Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another cast. And the reason why I'm not sounding like super enthusiastic today is because I got a bit of back and shoulder trouble, so it's not too all too comfortable to actually sit in this position and try to be genuine, try to be good at this. I'll do my best. This cast was once again submitted on Reddit, and this is the final cast before the turn starts. So you guys can get ready for that. As Phantom Assassin is picked, first pick from this Radiant team. And yeah, just gonna moving on further into the picks and bans. PA, of course, being the first one to be picked up. I am not. I think this should be unaccounted to PA. Might be, might not be. Spirit Breaker is gonna be the second guy to get picked up here on the Radiant. As I'm getting friends everywhere, making so many friends, it's amazing. I gotta turn these guys off, and it's just a regular all pick, which means that this right here will be a yeah, basically it's gonna be like last second picks as always. Yeah, this lineup already actually has like huge ganking potential. If Spirit Breaker charges in, definitely easy kills. And Wraith King being picked up actually by the Dire as well as Tidehunter. And Drow Ranger. A lot of right clicks from each side, and there we go, last second pisses. Predicted, as we're just going to be quickly introducing each team while everybody just get in the game. We're going to be having, on the Radiant side, we're going to be having Kronos, K-Kronos on the Necrophos. Silence is going to be picked up by Radix. Spirit Breaker is going to be picked up by, it's going to be played by Cyrob. As well as Phantom Assassin, the Arcana is going to be played by Link, and last but not least, J3SS474, 574, excuse me, is going to be played by the, or is going to be playing the Centaur Warrunner, excuse me. On the Dire side, we're going to be having Solid Smoke, Anya Tidehunter, Death Prophet with a pretty cool set. It's going to be played by Rona. As well as Zeus is going to be grabbed by the Chopper.
30 seconds to battle.
It's going to be a Zeus Wraith King combo lane. Planer is playing him, and last but not least, we're going to be having the Drow Ranger, Mr. Top Hat, up on top lane, backed up by the Tide. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be definitely be a Necrophos mid. You could do a Silencer, but he seems to be AFK for a second. And just quickly introducing the Courage, we have the Bower on the Radiant team so far, and on the Dire team, we also have the Mighty Boar, so it's kind of interesting. It's gonna be a PA Silencer bottom lane. I don't feel that's half that.
Oh, that would be
A lot of harassment. That would set up some easy kills for the Phantom Assassin, though they have 0 lockdown. That's the only issue. Necrophos gonna pick up that haste rune while the Spirit Breaker runs top, together with his Centaur buddy. They could have possibly laned it a bit differently, but it's alright. It's alright so far. As the Dire team, the Solid Smoke, he went for the rune and actually went for the ward and just rotate back up the top lane to back up his Drow Ranger, who is probably not going to be having the easiest time on the lane. I mean, if Centaur does an early return damage, which he probably won't, it's not too good of a skill. But if he gets harassed too much, he can always go for the quick return damage and just get some harassed back as bottom lane. Silencer is actually up far. And there we go, the Hellfire Blast is going to land. And he is not going to be able to catch anything. Actually going to get blocked by his own creeps. And actually, Silencer, he's turning back. Assassin's just not going to care. Just going to sit there in lane and farm. And nope. No kill just yet. Middle lane Necrophos taking quite a bit of harass. He's gone for your regular. He's actually gone bottle rush with a healing salve. I don't think that's too recommended. If you're gonna go bottle rush, just go for 3 tangos and 3 wards or 3 branches. Excuse me. That should pretty much do it. And Centaur gonna pick up his first item. That's gonna be a pair of observer wards. So he's gonna be the support in this lane. Backing up the Spirit Breaker, who's farming somewhat efficiently. He's actually getting harassed here. but Troll Ranger cannot stand the hits from the creeps. And now PA. She's looking alright on farm actually. Silencer taking a little bit of it. Here, that Prophet is gonna find herself a nice neat little rune. As Necrophos might be looking to pick up. Yep, he's got the bottle in stash, and he's gonna be having that very soon. Centaur Warren are gonna be slowly but steadily running top.
Double damage.
As Spirit Breaker. Oh. My man, nope, Tidehunter is just gonna presence block this Centaur. He might even actually go for something. He does not have modification. He only had enough for Anchor Smash, and now it's the time with the Spirit Breaker. He's charging in, but Centaur deciding to go on the other guy. I mean, Ty does not have the greatest physical. Turn on him right from the bat, and we might actually see first blood here. It's going to be the Spirit Breaker or the Drill Ranger. Spirit Breaker does have charge up, but I don't think he can get it off in time. And Tide is maybe going to get the kill. He does not have enough mana, not going to get it. And Drill Ranger is going to solve that up. That might be the Tide the other way around. He's not skilled double edge yet, so don't think he's going to be able to get it. And he's in deep. I don't think he'll be able to get this Drill Ranger. Maybe, nope. That's going to be your first blood. Should be. Yep, there we go.
First blood. And a point well taken.
Kind of a messy fight. If they had just turned on the Tide to start out with and then focused back to Drill Ranger, they could have possibly gotten something out of it. But apparently not. Necrophos is sitting down there on the mid lane. He's actually getting harassed, but the Crypt Swarm constantly coming in, and up on top lane, Centaur Warrunner. He is gonna be finally getting his set. Cool ass set. DC. I do not remember what's called, but we're gonna be watching Spirit Breaker charge in. This is deep. Gush is not up, but he's gonna Anchor Smash instead, and gonna get a little bit of minus damage off of that. And now he's just gonna block him out of there. That's down on bottom lane. The chase is in. No stun just yet for the Wraith King, and he's gonna get forced out. As Necrophos, that's a cute little carrier right there. That is the not the 10th. What teams whose courier this is?
Middle tower is under attack.
As Centaur Warrunner is gonna be looking to pick up his Tranquil Boots sometime soon in the coming future. And yeah, Necrophos. He's not been farming super well, somewhat decently. Like, he's same as the Drill Ranger, but I feel the Drill Ranger has actually won the lane so far. She's getting on 1k gold, and yeah, she's still been winning the Rune Wars. That's actually, sorry, that's been the Necrophos winning the Rune Wars. Battlefield is a better outcome for the Death Prophet. As she might get picked off here, Zeus is going to come in to help, but top lane, we've also got a bit of a situation here as Tidehunter. He's going to get initiated on, double edge is there, and not even going to commit it, as we're going to return back to middle lane. Oh, Reaper Scythe, that's going to be a kill on the Zeus, and
your flesh
now,
no.
As I'm getting text messages all over the place here. Alrighty, up on top lane. We're gonna be having your Gold Tidehunter. I love this set, by the way. Looks neat as fuck. And now, how are we looking? We're gonna be having the actually the Spirit Breaker pinging in on the Invis rune. How's it looking on top lane? Tide, it's gonna come in, and actually Sue's gonna get picked off. Or is that just his respawn time? Might have just been. Nice that twice. As the Necrophos on the mid lane, he's just completely forced back this Death Prophet with that Heartstop aura, and we might actually have a gank top lane. Hoofstomp is gonna go. And now Draw Ranger is maybe going to come in for the rescue. Gush is not available for another 10 seconds, but I think they're going to get him. He does not have mana for charge. And nope, nothing. And Tide is actually going to go greedy, take the last hit. Now, oh, it's going to turn on the Centaur as well. This is a disaster for this Dire of the Radiant team. I mean, they're getting picked off left and right. And now Necrophos, he's in there, but is it gonna be enough?
Not for me.
Ty could almost turn on this. No right click damage, pretty much, and Reaper's Scythe is actually up, and he's gonna go for it. Might get picked off himself in the process. Nope, not even.
Reap your life.
Not even.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
As bottom lane, how are we looking at farm? Actually, Necrophos, he's playing a good old solid game so far. That did allow the Death Prophet to get a bit of farm off.
Tower is under attack. Middle is missing.
Down on bottom lane, PA is actually leading on the CS, and she's getting big somewhat fast, yeah. Definitely need to watch out for her as he's paying for face boots. I think Battle Fury might not be too bad this game, because she can farm, you know, like super efficiently and just have Spirit Breaker, Centaur, and Silencer basically hold the line until she gets fat. As oh, that is the Zeus getting initiated on actually by the Centaur. He could double edge it. Yep, there we go. It's a kill, and now Ray Fire Blast is gonna connect. He might be in trouble. I could just charge in. I wouldn't go back in if I were you, Centaur. That shit is way too risky, and he's gonna get picked up by the Crypt Swarm, and now Spirit Breaker, he's in trouble. This might not have been worth it. Death Prophet is gonna go eventually by the hand of the Phantom Assassin, but now Necrophos, he's in, nope, he's not even in trouble just yet. Oh, Ravage is gonna get committed, gonna land on 2, but Necrophos with the Heartstopper is gonna be able to find this Wraith King. And Phantom Assassin is starting to look pretty solid on farm. Oh, Zeus, nope, not gonna crit. Not gonna crit. And now Silencer, he's gonna try it. This is gonna bring him like super low. And no crit from the dagger, unfortunately. So Zeus is not gonna be totally down and out. But this Necrophos, he's just doing super well. He's actually going for the dagger, which I really like a lot. Seeing the fact that you're gonna stake on straight into Reaper's Scythe and get a kill. When he hits level 11 with the Reaper's Scythe, it's gonna do some tremendous
I
damage.
shall repay in kind.
And if he be a total disaster, at least for the Zeus, who has basically nothing of nothing. Also for the DP, and as she gets big Draw Rangers, she's not totally good on this either. And now, Centaur Warrunner is gonna try to rotate mid, perhaps. Necrophos, he's going for a little bit here, a little bit of harass. Not gonna be able to find any. And I can totally gank this top lane. I feel she is being careful, and they are actually going to. Nah, it's not far enough pushed in yet. But they are going to charge anyway. A Spirit Breaker does come in, lands the stun. There we go, Stampede being committed, and then Hoof Stomp not going to be there in time, but Gust is going to wear off just in a couple seconds. There he is playing a ring around the Rosy Tower, but with 2 heroes, that's a bit of a challenge. He's going to get picked off. Not yet, but one more right click will do it. There we go. Centaur going to secure himself a kill. As is looking super good for this Radiant. Now, oh, Ultimate's gonna get blown. That's almost gonna take out the Wraith King. Very, very close. As Tidehunter is down soon, but it's not gonna be there. And now Reaper's Scythe is gonna.
Greet the Reaper.
He's on a killing spree. I mean, killing spree. They really need to take him out. He is the guy to get so far. And now Centaur gonna trade blows with the Tidehunter, but they're probably gonna make it out. He is. Yep, he's gonna make it out. And even an Exorcism being committed, he's not using a whole lot with it. Oh, he should have pushed down the tower. Never mind. That one's on me. And now, Exorcism has worn off, so I don't know if they can fight this or not. Dro is in a bit of trouble. This Phantom Assassin is going to come and gun crit once, going to crit twice, and that's the Zeus gone. And now they want to go for the Death Prophet who misses her crit swarm. There we go, that's the tower gone, and they're just going to back out and take what they can get. Yeah. The Bottle of a Haste Rune. Spiritbreaker is I don't really know what he's going for. He's got 600 gold in the bank. He finished up his treads, which he switched to agility for some reason. You want to be switching those to strength, and Necrophos finished up that Aegon, so whenever that Reaper set comes online, that's going to do a whole lot. Stampede is going to get committed. I don't know why, though. There's not a whole lot to commit it on. Death Prophet has picked up a pair of Arcanes. I mean, you could go for Face Boots on Death Prophet. Arcane's can work as well just because she costs so much mana to keep running, but that's enough for about a Crypt Swarm. The amount of mana you get. And Tidey's actually super low as Necrophos. He could get him with a Scythe, but just gonna tear him to shreds instead and gonna keep the Scythe on his own ass. And now he's gonna come in, and there we go. That's the Reaper Scepter committed on the Wraith King. That's one Reincarnation gone. Stomp is gonna be committed, and now you might want to dig on him. There we go. That's the kill. Beautiful play by the Centaur and the Necrophos. And he's gonna be going for blows on the towers, and I don't really think it's gonna matter all that much before the creep wave arrives. And this to say, Dire team in a lot of trouble. They're behind on 5k. This Necrophos has been farming well and getting a lot of kills, and now Zeus, he's going to get reinitiated on Hoof Stomp. Beautiful chain stun, and that's going to be another kill for the Necrophos. As middle lane, Silencer. Silencer, what's he... I can't really tell. He's going for kind of support-ish build, so he's not meant to go a whole lot. Phantom Assassin picked up his her Helma, the Dominator. She's actually maxed Blur first, so you kind of find funny. Up on top lane, Centaur is going to make it out with his good old buddy, the Spiritbreaker. Necrophos going pretty standard. I like Heartstopper at max, but that's just personal opinion. Really, I adore the Heartstopper. At least on support Necro, I get that, and Death Pulse. Just max that. And now, George is going to come in. Dagon and Reaper Scythe are available, so they could definitely take this. George is going to land, and they want to maybe... Not going to Reaper Scythe just yet. There we go. Don't think it's going to be enough. Nope, just not enough, but she's going to go down afterwards. And now Tidehunter, he's in trouble. No, he hasn't gotten Ravage. He has five stick charges, and he's going to commit him. Nope, he's not going to make it out. That Death Pulse is going to be able to do it. Yep, Silencer is actually going to get the kill. And Wraith King, you cannot do a whole lot. You have Reincarnation and cooldown, good man. And there we go. That's the middle tower gone, eh? I have no idea how Dire are going to come back from this. I mean, they maybe need to ride it off in a team fight, but right now they're getting picked off one by one. Drow Ranger as well got her threats on strength. I mean, that's when you know it's trouble. Beautiful energy jinx. As Zeus, he is trying to farm just a little bit. I think he's actually just going maybe straight for the refresher. He hasn't gotten a pair of boots yet, which he might want to. What is that? Is a level 4, 5? Might it be 4 or 5? It's level 3. Dang on. Alright, but he's building it quite fast. I think you may want to go for some other item, like start building your axe once you're in the first. Because it doesn't scale super well. I mean, sure, it scales 100 damage per time, but you're spending more than 1k gold on that. As the Reaper Scythe do, or the, yeah, it does damage based on percent health left, and now, yep, that's a kill. No, not even, that was awesomely close, and he's actually going to get the Ravage off the Tidehunter, and they're going to try to read out. Not read out, get out. As Necrophos, he's almost gone. A Crypt Swarm will do it. I don't think she's going to commit it though. He does have the range. And now Silencer is going to try to chase. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. And Spirit Breaker and Centaur, yeah, they charged in deep. And there we go. That's the Nether Strike. Make it official. And now Death Prophet, she's in the area of everything. No Hoof Stomp though. Doesn't even have mana for it, so it's not really going to matter. As defensive TPs is coming in from the Tidehunter, who just respawned, and they're going to have to back off. Nope, Spirit Breaker actually going to get behind here. She's going to charge. Beautiful timing. Oh, no. Still salty mid. And now PA, she's going to go ham on this Death Prophet, and there we go. That's the crit. And she wants to be dropping out of this fight very, very quick. She's almost finished up Battle Fury. She's super close. 5-0-2. That'd be awesome. And now Wraith King. On this middle lane. Is going to be going for his armlet. I mean, he's not 4. He's 0-4 too, so I don't really know how he's going to be able to fit into the sign-up. He's basically been farming like crap. Hasn't gotten nothing off, and it's a 10k goal lead. In the matter of the first 17 minutes, I have no clue how the Dire, or how they are going to come back from this. And Reaper Scythe plus 3 Dagon is up and online, and this is going to be the end of the draw if he decides to go. Not going to. He's actually going to spot Wraith King. And another kill. Where did Zeus go? He just went middle lane and got decimated by this PA. Silencer down on bottom lane. Looks like he's going for something that looks like a Dagon as well. May just be an axe. But that could help out the Necrophos actually. In case he doesn't have it. And now finally, PA has gotten her Battle Fury. And charge. It's gonna get cancelled. Yep. Not gonna commit, as PA might run into the Tidehunter here, and she is going to. Gonna decide not. Yep, she's gonna decide to carry anyway. And even with Anchor Smash, she's doing quite a lot of damage. And now that that's worn off, I mean, that's a definite kill. No way they're gonna be able to hold that off. And Ranger actually going down on bottom lane as well. And now they could even go into Zeus. He does not have ultimate. It's on cooldown. And George is gonna come in, and Silencer's just gonna try to go ham. There we go. Spirit Breaker is gonna be able to pick up the kill, but he's gonna pay with his own life. And now they're gonna be coming in. Reaper Scythe is gonna be there, and that's a kill. Again, getting good trades. This Radiant team, I mean, they're storming ahead. They're storming ahead big time. Whoever sent me this on Reddit, why you sent me a stomp? I don't like stomps. Nah, never mind. I love replays. And Phantom Assassin. It has not been getting something for a little bit of a while. I think that's actually going to be turned into a basher, and she's just going to go ham on this Wraith King. Wraith King going to miss like all of his hits, and there we go. That's the reincarnation gone. And she's just going to stand there and just start all over again. That's 1 crit. That's 2 crits, and he's gone. And now down on bottom, we actually missed a couple of kills there. And as both the Necrophos and Centaur are gonna go, I think they got a bit too greedy, but up in the top lane, PA is still moving. She's moving ahead, and she's she's 1k gold away from her basher. So she's fat. And both Arcane Boots are gonna go on to the Tidehunter and to the Zeus. I mean, that's 20-minute pair of Arcane Boots. That took a while. And on Tidehunter, you need a blink, so that's not gonna be up until minute 30 plus. That's maybe how they want to fight it. They want to get a refresher orb on Shark, on Tidehunter, and then try to fight off the back of that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
A Silencer.
Radiant's bottom tower
It's gonna be running out into the bottom lane.
Illusion.
Yeah, gonna be he's gonna be rotating into the jungle. This sure looks like another Dagon. This is Team Dagon. Right here. There you go. The neutral's version of Sentinel Warrunner. Maybe one of his kin though. But this guy is just way more monstrous. And godlike streak from the Phantom Assassin. She's gonna pick up the Ranger and on middle lane. Zeus is gonna go to the hand of the Necrophos, and This is not actually even a Dagon yet. I'm really wondering what he's going for. Maybe he's just going straight for Axe. I do not know how amazing it is. But I don't. Yeah, it's just gives you 1 more second of silence. That's not a whole lot. It's charges and bashes and everything just coming in from all over the place. And Phantom Assassin gonna pick herself up another kill list. Dire team are once again gonna get forced back, and they cannot defend this. Exorcism's off cooldown in not too long, but they're gonna have to wait until the Zeus and the Wraith King comes back. Now they're gonna even charge the Death Prophet. This might be too far for the Spirit Breaker though. They're gonna get kill eventually, and they're chasing under tier 3s and actually even under tier 4s. The Spirit Breakers, they're getting way too greedy. He is definitely gone, and PA is gonna, nope, she's gonna get ravaged, and now they may even be able to take her out. If she doesn't get a couple of crits off here, she's gone. Doesn't even, she's slowed for quite a lot. And there we go, Wave Fire Blast is gonna make it official unless they miss every single nope. Zeus is gonna be able to pick up the kill eventually, even though it was split. And that was the very poor decision making from the Dire side. They just got completely trampled there, or from the Radiant side, excuse me. Just diving in way too deep and getting some core heroes picked off, and that's not how you want to play this. I mean, even though that you are ahead, you don't really want to be throwing anything away, and this looks like a Bloodstone being killed in the Necrophos. That's alright. Gives you a good amount of regen, but then again, it's only your... Yeah, he does have a Dagon, which he needs to keep running. I guess it's alright. And PhD is like super close. She basically had the Basher. I don't even know if it's on the courier. It was actually. Now Death Prophet gonna try to find a bit of farm and gonna try to stay safe as well in the meantime. Astro is she is just gonna take these good old ancients. Good old ancients to try to find herself. That's possibly a Shadow Blade. Sure looks like a Shadow Blade, and now Necrophos is in trouble, but gonna decide not to turn this to Bloodstone recipe is there, so now he just needs the soul booster. I feel this Dire team might want to take a Roshan soon. Just because it can be like so tremendously good for him. And now, oh, Death Prophet is just gonna get critted completely. She's not even gonna be standing a chance against this Phantom Assassin. Oh wow, she's going for 1k dash already, and she's 24 minutes in. I mean, that's amazing. That's truly amazing. She could have gotten even more if she hadn't been in that far. Yep. That's the Drow picking up the Shadow Blade, and she's gonna be a hard, tough nut to crack for this Phantom Assassin, because as soon as Phantom Assassin shoots her, she's gonna pop that Shadow Blade and be out of there. So they gotta find a way to do it, and now Zeus actually getting initiated on here. Cleave is not enough, and she might actually go the Phantom Assassin. She is definitely, she's gonna die, and that's the second death of her, and she's down for 70 seconds. So now it's the time when the Dire really want to be trying something out, or trying to at least push their top tower. They have Death Prophet back up with an ultimate. Zeus did blow his, but it does not really matter too much as long as the Titan is online. And now Spirit Breaker, they're gonna all get pushed back by the Gust, and there we go, triple Ravage coming in, and Death Prophet, she's gonna go ham now. They're gonna try to retreat out. Necrophos doesn't even get the Reaper Scythe off. As Silencer, it is gonna be too late though. I don't think that. Nope, Necrophos not gonna make it out, and Silencer might also be in trouble. He's gonna turn and fall, and yep, Silencer is also gonna get picked off, and Spirit Breaker, he's just gonna decide to try to run away. They really want to commit to this exorcism to at least get a little bit of tower damage. Don't think, nope, not gonna be enough, and Cheshire Perseverance. I think I know why that was. It was probably an accident off of the mistake in the builds, because a lot of builds haven't been updated to the new Bloodstone. I've tried that a couple of times as well, where I had to turn the Perseverance into a refresher on some heroes. or into something else.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And now, oh, Dagon is gonna, or Dagger is gonna crit on Phantom Assassin. She's gonna get Yules, and I think, nope, not even gonna be the end of the Death Prophet. There we go, that's it. And she's gonna jump in and crit this Raid King completely down, as well as the Zeus. And he's gonna go, but at a very, very high cost. They almost took this tower down. If they had gotten it, that would not have been worth it. In any way. Oh, Necrophos actually gonna get smoke, and they might want to go for something soon. Yeah, they're gonna go for Roshan. They're picking out the Roshan pit. Storm Ranger is retreating. She's got a Blade of Alacrity. I'm not really sure what for. Just gonna put it on the courier. I could imagine Yasha wouldn't be half that bad on this point to actually have a little bit of extra movement speed. But quite honestly, I don't wanna give anything away. I think it's gonna be a Yasha, you know, a Manta style. That's about all the predictions I'm gonna come with. As Roshan is gonna be taken by this Radiant team, and that's really just what they needed. And they're actually gonna smoke up right after and gonna go up towards the top lane. It's just a matter of time before the smoke is gonna get broken, and Spiritbreaker is gonna charge breaking all their smokes. And now, oh, Hoof Stomp is gonna connect on two. Go Dagon from Necrophos is gonna find the Wraith King. And now Shiva's Guard is gonna get triggered, only gonna catch two. And now Death Prophet is in trouble. She's in the middle of the fray, but those Exorcist Spirits are doing a lot of work. That's the Aegis getting blown, and she's gonna try to make it out. Crimson Guard just soaking up all the damage, but yep, Centaur Warren is gonna be in a bit too much trouble for him. So that was a 1, and now they can take this bottom tower, or this middle tower, with much ease.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Slowly, they're just gonna secure themselves this game, I feel. Be surprised if anything else happened, and now Death Prophet. Oh, nope, Dagger not gonna crit, but she's gonna jump in far, and this assassin might be in a bit of trouble. Charge is gonna come in. And there we go, that's the kill on Death Prophet, and now Tidehunter, he's in trouble. That doesn't even get the Ravage off. And now they probably should go for the Rax. Buyback, double buyback actually, from this Dire team, and it could actually be quite important for them to get this power defended. Stun is gonna connect, and there we go, the Ravage. He's gonna catch 3, and everything is gonna come down on top of the Phantom Assassin. Necrophos is gonna try with Dagon, but not gonna be able to, and Spiritbreaker gonna try to save his little Necrophos, and just gonna charge right into death. As I don't even think the Necrophos is safe. He's actually gonna get chased down. They don't have a slow until a couple more seconds, and he maybe should have just left that rune. I mean, that did slow it down for just a little bit, and Death Prophet is definitely going to be able to make it. They're watching the wrong way. He's actually going to make it out. Very well played. But now they're going to be able to take towers, and they got to have one guy go mid to take down this backdoor protection. Don't think it's going to be Zeus though. They need some heavy breaker. They don't have Death Prophet hold up for another 20 seconds, and it's gonna be the Drow Ranger who's gonna be taking out that middle tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And that top tower should go as well, and it is going to. So they're even on towers now.
Radiant's top tower has
Go Graph is stiffing quite heavily, and Experience Graph also. I mean, is slowly going the way of the Dire once again. I would actually say that, but actually, the Radiant team have the better late game, but they just haven't been taking advantage of it. I mean, Spiritbreaker has not been farming at all, so he's been relying solely on kills, but he's not getting them because he's dying like right away. And Centaur Warner, he's pretty much the same story. I mean, he's just dying way too soon, and now engagement is going to break out mid. He's going to land a stun to Centaur, and Stampede is going to get committed. Silence as well. Don't think it's gonna be mounting any kills just yet. Yep, Death Prophet is gonna try with the Reaper Scythe. It's gonna go down, but that at the cost of a silencer and a good old Hoof Stomp and Centaur. Now Phantom Assassin is gonna try to go ham. She did bring dust. It's gonna be indecisive between the Drow Ranger and actually even gonna try to see if we can farm a bit of creeps, and she's gonna go down.
Dark road I go.
only two to go down so far for the Dire are the Death Prophet and the Zeus, and they can fight without him. Now Necrophos might even go actually. Oh, it's gonna same, but Titan is gonna be there with the Gushing. He actually has mech and what's he getting? What's he got on the career? He hasn't even gotten a Blink Dagger yet. He's just not been caring about positioning. Like it's gonna blow. I'm really wondering. Oh, he's sending it to the secret shop. What is he gonna get? What is he gonna get? I'm really wondering. I am really wondering what he's gonna be picking up, as the Owl is gonna return back to base and he's gonna go for Mystic Staff. Sheep Stick, I presume. Not sure how good of a pickup this is. You maybe should have gone for the Ultimate Orb first. Just get the Mystic Staff last or second to last.
I'll take that.
Because he has more use for all round abilities. And Red King gonna be farming out top lane, as he's gonna get charged by the Spirit Breaker. He's gonna be charging far. He's actually also going for a BKB, and Red King, he could possibly turn. I mean, if he can get a stun off, not even gonna be able to. Nether Blast is gonna seal his fate. Spirit Breaker, Centaur Warren is gonna be there just to back up, and Trainer gonna retreat out. She does have quite a lot of damage. She hit very hard. Right now it's 250 a hit, unless that is counting. Nope, that's not even counting the damage bonus that you get from the Shadow Blade. And now Centaur is gonna get found. He's gonna get silenced, and Nexus even being committed onto this, as it was probably good because the Spirit Breaker was nearby, and he's just gonna take the full force of it. Gonna be going down super fast, and
From this plane,
that's a kill.
I am driven.
That's an easy kill, and now Tidehunter is gonna get the gush off. And Zeus ulti actually gonna do a very good job of bringing him below, and now they could go for middle lane. I mean, they could possibly even go around. The only two they have to deal with is Phantom Assassin and Necrophos, and they've been dealing quite well with those two. I don't really see what the BKB pick on the Spirit Breaker is gonna do too much good for, because sure, you have Ravage, but the Exorcism is physical, so that's gonna go through. Soul Ultimate is magical as well, but that's also about it. I mean, you have a lot of physical damage coming up from the Wraith King, the Death Prophet, and the Draw Ranger. And you saw how he melted there. That was the Exorcism, and he just got completely torn to pieces. And now tower is possibly gonna go down. They might be back up in time, but can they actually fight it? I mean, Ravage is up. Nope, they're gonna back out, even with ultimates. Nah, not a whole lot of ultimates up actually, so they're just gonna hit the tower a little bit and then back out. And Goldcraft is almost going 0 again. I mean, this is a dire comeback. They're just fighting like a team, and that's what they needed to do from the start. Zeus, Null Talisman, that looks very much like a Vial of Discord, perhaps. I'd say that would not be a half that bad of a pick. Because it's going to amplify the Ravage damage and his own ultimate, and that already hurts a lot. Charge is going to come in and it's going to hit the Death Prophet, and she's going to get focused. But I don't think that's the girl you want to focus, because she doesn't even have Exorcism. And now Ravage is going to hit 3. Death or the Reincarnation is going to be there now. Dro is going to come in delayed and just go ham on everybody. This Phantom is also going down super fast. That was even without a BKB that she actually got that much damage in. That was something else, and now they're just going to be charging down middle lane. I mean, if this Dro got a BKB, which she can just buy outright right now, she's going to be super feared. There we go, that's Mr. Top. That's the Draw Ranger going down. Not the Draw Ranger, the Necrophos going down. And then he's dominating. This is the comeback of the century. This is the comeback. Yeah, they might. I don't think they'll be able to finish it just yet. 5x out from the Phantom Assassin. Anybody else got it? Nope, Draw Ranger, the only one sitting currently on it. And Tidehunter is super close. They really want to be saving money for buyback at this point. And now tower is gonna fall. I don't think they want to retreat just yet. Nah, they're going to. They're gonna play it safe, and I can respect that. I can respect safe play.
Radiant's
Only gonna be retreating back with the Mighty Boar, and yep, that is a Vial of Discord on the Zeus. And I really like this, but you don't see Vial of Discord nearly enough. I saw some calculations done by Dota Total. Actually calculated that you can pretty much amplify damage on most ultimates just as much with a Vial of Discord as you can with an Aghanim Scepter. I mean, Sanking ulti was the same story. Poison Nova was as well. I mean, the damage is pretty much the same.
Lucky find.
But if you combo that with an Aghanim Scepter, I mean, that's something else. He's hitting for 640 plus the 25% off, so that's pretty much gonna kill off any magic resistance that these guys have. That's gonna be 650 pure, going straight through everything. That's gonna hurt, and that's gonna hurt a lot. Because I mean, you take the PA, she's not exactly what you call tanky. I mean, 600, that's gonna almost set her down to about 1,000.
Invisibility.
A bit more than that, and same with the silencer. I mean, that's gonna rob him of half his health, and his magic resistance is like super weak. Well, it's the Necrophos, that's gonna set him down to 1,000 health if he lands it on 2. And it's not even that's not even counting the Titan or Ravage. I mean, that's also gonna be 50 dead. So that's gonna hurt quite a lot as Spirit Breaker does pick up this BKB. They can just focus the draw on him, so that BKB could be rendered completely useless, and I just don't see the Radiant winning this actually. At this point, sure, they have the two, not even anymore. They used to have the two most armed heroes, but the draw took over. And she's gone for the Monkey King bar, so she's not going to be missing the day. And take a look at the damage. The Spirit Breaker is going to charge into absolute death. He's going to actually go for the Zeus, and there we go, Silence. Global Silence is coming out as the team fight does start down here. Yep. Death Prophet is going to get engaged, and she's going to go down pretty damn quick. There we go, the Ravage going to latch on to 2, and Zeus is actually going to completely not going to care about the Spirit Breaker. And he wants the blood of the PA, and he's going to get it. As well as Spirit Breaker, he almost went down. We haven't seen some chase down here. Wraith King, he wants to hunt this Necrophos, and I don't think you want to be doing that with this kind of health. Even though you have Reincarnation, you don't want to be blowing it on that. And that was pretty much a very one-sided fight. The only guy to go down was the Death Prophet. And once she gets a Bloodstone, she's going to be hard not to crack. I mean, they can't initiate on her. Even though Exorcism wasn't blown, they just left all the cards in the Dire Hands, and they're taking the tower, or they're taking the racks, and they're gonna win this. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, they need a miracle. The Dire at this point in the game, I mean, they need a really, really good team fight. And the issue is their team is not designed to fight; they're designed for pickoffs. I mean, the only team fight ulti that they have is the only two that they have is Stampede and Global Silence, and there's just no damage in that. So it's 0 AOE. And now Spirit Breaker is going to be charging in. He's going to latch onto the Tidehunter. Not even going to get the Nether Strike off. He's even going to go through the BKB. That just shows you the value of it. And Zeus being the only one to go. Now Drow Ranger is going to almost get killed here. That Death Puff is not going to hurt her too much. Tidehunter is going to get chased down with the Heartstopper. And Drow Ranger just going to run back to base. And guys, if you want in a straight line, you can pretty much outrun this Death Pulse. As it does turn faster, and now Reincarnation is going to get popped. I believe he is going to make it out of there. Nope. Beautiful body blocks from the Centaur Warrior. I don't know if it's going to be enough. There we go, Dagon off cooldown. That should be an easy kill, and there we go, Gem is on the ground that they can pick it up. As the tower, nope, not going to go. Death Prophet is going to be there in time, and now she's going to go ham. She's going to show what she's made of, and that should pretty much be a dead Centaur Warrior. Yep, there we go. That's going to be a kill, and now Drow Ranger is going to come for the backup, and they're going to pick up Silencers. Necrophos is, he's going to get torn apart there. That was 2 heroes taking out 4. Or 3. I mean, that's something else. That was damage from beyond
make my life easier.
This world. The damage that they just produced, and Drow Ranger gonna get a BKB. I don't know how good it is against this lineup. I mean, they don't have a whole lot of magic damage except for the Necrophos. and that's who she's dealing with, so it might actually be alright. Might actually be an okay pick, and she's also going to get Sanji and Yasha, so take a look at that damage, 400 per hit, and she doesn't even have the Daedalus yet. I mean, she could go for a Daedalus and just melt people if she goes for that instead of a Shadow Blade, and maybe even an IS Scotty wouldn't be half that bad this game. I mean, it's going to give us some ridiculous stats, some ridiculous survivability, and going to render the Necrophos, even when the BKB goes low, pretty much useless. And, yeah. Oy. That's some crits, but Phantom Assassin has not been getting a whole lot lately, and this Drill Ranger's sticking off, and when you're getting out-farmed by a Necrophos, I mean, you know something's wrong. She is top in the CS chart, but she's just been picked off so much lately. I mean, she's 16, 6, and 8, which is not necessarily bad, but Necrophos has been getting worse than her. I mean, that just tells you something. And that's mainly been on the Zeus. I mean, that's who she's engaging on. And that's not the guy you want to take out. That's a secondary target. Because once Zeus blows all the shit, he's useless. And now, Warrunner, Center Warrunner, they're gonna focus the Zeus once again, and he's just gonna get picked up by the Wraith King. So he's gonna be a hard nut to crack. And there we go, Ravage gonna land on 3, and that's 1, that's 2, that's 3 down. And now they're even gonna go for the Silencer. So that's 4, and that's GG. Necrophos just backed out completely when they started engaging, and might not have been the best of choices, but I mean, they can't fight it. They just went in on the wrong guys. They went in on the Death Prophet and the Zeus, and the Zeus was the only one to fall. I mean, that's not really an ideal position. You want to be getting into the Roche Pit and fight the Drill Ranger, and maybe even get the Tidehunter before he can go for his Ravage. Just global silence it before you get in. So not very well played. This is quite possibly GG. Necrophos, he's very, very far out. He's not gonna get picked off though. Tidehunter is gonna go for the Force Staff. Finally. Kinda surprised he didn't go for Blink Dagger. That's just gonna be a dead Death Prophet. But Bloodstone is gonna ensure her being back up in not too long. Even with the nope, he doesn't even have Axe. And that's the bottom barracks gone. I mean, you almost can't fight this. There's just like no way. And PA does have buybacks, but she's not going to commit it. Kind of, it's probably a sign of giving up. I mean, oh, BKB has not been popped yet, and there we go. Double BKB is going to come out, and now it's all about the right clicks. Don't think they're going to be able to make him though. As Tidehunter is going to come in and going to force off some damage from this Wraith King, and he could, of course, not decide to not cure because that's his first reincarnation blown. He can just go for a second one because he does have another. He does have the Aegis, and that's the second time they tried to kill him, and he is gonna go down third time, but I mean that's a lot of juice that needs to take him down. Put him down enough for the count, and that's 15k going the way of the die. I don't know about this pick. I mean, sure, Drill Ranger's gotten damage, but she's getting picked up by everybody else as well. She's not even getting her BKB off. Blade Mail is fine. I just think this Drill Ranger is gonna out lifesteal it, out regenerate it. Plus her physical damage resistance is through the roof. I mean, 24 in armor. That's crazy. That is something else, guys. As this Dari team, they are in the retreat, and they're just gonna go back and take care. Nope. They were actually running for the Death Prophet. I got everything confused up. Excuse me. As the Prophet, oh, Zeus ultimate is gonna connect on, yeah, it's gonna connect on everybody, but gonna bring him slightly low and gonna reveal precision. And now, Drill Ranger, she is in the area. Ward is gonna come down, so they do see her, but she's out of ward range. Tidehunter, he is getting charged from all the way across the map, so that's the guy that want to be going for. We're gonna be following the Spirit Breaker up for the kill, but it's gonna create space in mid, and Ravage should be up, and it is actually. Nah, he's not gonna go for it. Probably good choice, and Necrophos gonna pick him off.
Ah, sweet sepsis.
But actually, she went down. Tidehunter actually got the Phantom Assassin first. That might have just been through BKB. Nah, it's not been. But that was something else. Actually, the Tide getting her solo. But he did. he has gotten a pretty long cooldown or pretty long respawn time. I'm not sure. Nope. Necrophos has not. Oh yeah, that's the added respawn time, right? It is gonna keep him down and out of the game for quite a while, so they're not gonna be able to fight without him. But once he returns, I fear that the Dire are just gonna go straight down mid lane and take this to the house, or maybe even just take top lane and just let the creeps push in. And big items from the Drow Ranger. She does have the data list now. Wondering what she's gonna trade it for. Say the Shadow Blade. She doesn't need it too badly at this point, because they are very, very careful about her. They are placing observer wards all over the place, but she's going to trade for the Sanj and Yasha. And now Necrophos, he's actually going to be building an Evil Blade. And that's going to hurt quite a lot. I mean, amplify the Dagon, and that's almost a kill. I mean, that's increased 40%. So that's 25, that's not even 25, that's 15% amplified completely, like out of pure damage. That's gonna remove basically your magic damage resistance and just add 15% to that. I mean, that's some serious firepower. But I fear it's too late. I mean, he can cast it on himself and stay clear of right click damage, but the Zeus can still get off an ulti and murder him. I mean, this Dire team are very, very balanced. And Zeus, he is building for a Bloodstone, it looks like. At least a Soul Booster for now. And Tyler is going to find his Force Staff. He's actually level 25. I mean, this is a crazy experience game. Gold per minute. It's going the way of the Drow, and she's actually going to go for a pair of BOTs, which is a good choice instead of the face boots that he had earlier. That's going to outweigh the non-benefit of having the... Oh, great. It's going to get charged, and Drow Ranger is just going to decide not to care about the blade mail, and she's going to get taken out in no time, and there we go.
Amateur.
Drow Ranger going to get the kill, and going to heal right back.
Double
Damage. Gonna picked up on the Centaur. I don't think it's gonna matter too much because the PA is down, and now they're just gonna go and knock this Radiant team out completely. You're in the wrong place, my Centaur friend. That's not a good place to be, because you need to get back and defend these top towers for the Radiant for the Dire actually get them. And Exorcism is gonna get committed, so that tower's gonna fall in seconds, and there we go. Radix is gonna get turned into a pig, and it's gonna get completely focused on everybody now. Spirit Breaker is up in the air. And there we go, the Rabbit's gonna connect on two, and that's everybody. Except for the Necrophos, and he's not even gonna get the kill on the Drow. She did decide to keep her Shadow Blade, and she's gonna be out. And that's GG. There's no way you're gonna be coming back from that. Absolutely no way. As the Dire team are just looking to wrap this up. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed this cast. I did myself very much, even though it was kind of painful because sitting in my chair with that shoulder is not too good, as Necrophos does get Force Staff in, and he's actually trying to get something done. You need to Evil Blade from the man. Is he gonna try for the ultimate? Nope, not even. That's GG. Alright guys, for the next couple of days I'll be casting a tournament. Link is in the description to it, and that'll be on Twitch, that'll be on YouTube. I'll be uploading everything. You guys can actually watch me cast an actual tournament. So I'll be looking very much forward to that. And basically, I don't really think I have that much else to say than that. See ya.